You might think fame would come at ease. Had to believe. And you know you're on a mission, yeah. Yeah, Faye. But it's not every day. I try to save a situation, then I end up misbehaving. Hey now, what you say now? About to put it down. Yeah, come and vibe with the Faye now. We in the future and it's great now. And everyone's gonna change now. Let's go. That's so faded. It's the future I can see. That's so faded. It's the manifest for me. That's so faded. It's the future I can see. That's so faded. It's the coin that I can see. Yeah. Yep, that's me.
Hello, 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 my loves. Welcome back to my channel. As always, I love you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. I wanted to start this video off with a little yoga session that I did right before filming, actually. Posted this on my Instagram as well, but is one of my favorite flows that I have recorded of myself so far. It was just so peaceful and serene. So, disclaimer before we get into this story time. Nothing I say in this story time is, to slander anyone. So hopefully no one feels any type of offended. I know that people do things, out of their own traumas. They don't really intend to hurt people. But this story, I think, is very funny. I needed to be shared. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy it and come back to see more. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the show. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come on here, let my face dry while I'm doing my makeup, eat some fries, and tell you guys the story of my most recent ex and how crazy that was. Oh, jeez. Okay, so my most recent ex was the most dramatic breakup for me. Actually, that's a lie. But it was the most dramatic for me emotionally because it was the first time I allowed myself to fall entirely in love in my adult life. As a teenager, I was sliding and crying down walls. But I got over it really quickly because you're a teenager. And you get over it like that. This one was serious, y'all. When I say serious, I mean serious. I had just recently got out of a 4-year relationship, right? Wasn't looking for any type of relationship with anybody. Wasn't looking for any of that. So, ended up getting a new job, meeting this guy who was supposed to be my trainer. So yes, error number 1, don't sleep where you Don't shit where you sleep. That's it. Don't shit where you sleep. Don't date people in the workplace. Rule number 1, I broke it. And this wasn't the plan. Meet this guy, talk on the phone with him for 4 hours overnight. And so, not for 4 hours, for 6 hours. Until 4 a.m. Girl. What were we talking about? I don't know. Either way. Thought I was in love. Saw this guy. From the first moment, I was like, who was that? We locked eyes. It was dramatic. Couldn't take our eyes off of each other. Had this instant connection, right? Then we find out that we have the same exact birthday and it's coming up. It's our birthday. Our birthday is next week. We should hang out for our birthday. Goes on our first date. And this is red flag number 2. He asked me to be his girlfriend 2 weeks later. Or 3 weeks. Something like that. We were just moving extremely fast. We're just like, I love you. And for me, I was completely vulnerable with everything, and I talked about kids and marriage and all the things that I know that I want for my life now, getting out of a 4-year relationship as an adult. And I think that those things always change, but there's a lot of core things that remain the same. Anyway, I talked about all these things with him, like got really close. And so 2 months into us dating, and we're working together, we're sneaking around work. It's so cute, it's so fun. It's like, ooh, meet me in the closet, love you, babe, kisses, all that. Oh, are we going home together? Okay, I'll meet you outside. And then on top of that, the sex, honey, we're at the 3rd month in now, right? It's March, because this was back in January. It's March, and his grandfather dies, and of course I'm like, love you, I'm here for you, I'm here to support you, whatever you need. If you even need me to help you with like funeral things with your family and stuff like that, like I can do that, because I do love you at this point, and I'm a very loving person in general. So even if it didn't work out, I would feel good about that. But anyway, he's like, I need space for myself mentally. I don't feel myself. I don't feel good. All this stuff, right? Giving him his space. So for like 3 weeks in March, I'm just giving him his space. Every once in a while, texting, checking in, yada yada yada. If you need me, I'm here, right? Let me tell you why. My work schedule changed. Mind you, he's the one who was like, you should change your work schedule so that we have 1 day off together. It'll be like our day, which was Tuesdays, right? Hold on, keep that in the back of your mind. He wanted me to take off Tuesdays. And then he told me, are you sure you want to work on the weekends? Maybe you should just take off on the weekends, because I'm off on the weekends. And I was like, no, I like having my Monday off, and like I'll take Tuesday off, but I'll just switch it to, Saturdays. And he was kind of like, I don't know if you'll like that, but okay. And so I start working Saturdays. My shift is switched around a little bit, so now I'm working in the mornings more often, whereas I was working at night before, right? Start working Saturdays with this girl. Let's call her Cassandra. So I start working with Cassandra, and after our 2nd shift together, he's there, right? And because of the fact that he's been completely ignoring me at work, I forgot to mention that, he's been completely ignoring me at work, kind of like just brushing me off, and I'm like, he's really not feeling like himself. He's really just not like gonna talk to me. Then I even asked him, like, are you saying you just need space, or like, are you trying to break up with me? Like, do you want to break up? He never answers the question, right? And so I'm like pissed at this point. I'm like, yo, answer the fucking question. I don't care if you break up with me. Like, that's just, it didn't work out. But if you don't answer the question straight up, like, I'm the type of person who needs a straightforward answer. I don't need in-betweens. I don't need all that stuff. So in my head, we're still together. Anyway, back to Cassandra. 2nd shift working with Cassandra, we start talking about the fact that neither one of us have talked to our boyfriends that much within the last 3 weeks. We miss him. We are looking out for him, blah, blah, blah. She goes, why don't you call him? I was like, well, you see, the thing with calling him is he just got a new phone, and just hearing you have reached a mailbox that has not been set up yet is very frustrating and upsetting. So that's why I don't call, because if he doesn't answer, I don't even get to leave the voicemail. And she goes, that's weird. My boyfriend just got a new phone too. So like, I completely understand. And like, I'm just typing on the computer, and she's like, okay, this is weird, but like, is your boyfriend Chris? We both pause. And it's the longest pause in the world. The longest pause in the world, because neither one of us are like, Like, we weren't, I mean, she said that she has been expecting this for like a while, where me, I was caught completely off guard, just because like from our conversations, oh, I forgot, I still have makeup on, and we're back. All right, where did I leave off in this story? I literally don't even remember. Oh, okay. Me and Cassandra are there, right? We're hugging. We're like, bitch, it's not our fault. Are you fucking kidding me? This man really doing us dirty like this in the same workplace? How long did he think he was gonna be able to get away with this? Yada, yada, yada. This shit was fucking wild. Fucking wild, right? But let me tell you, it doesn't end there. So, that night, we both confront him. We get on a FaceTime call the next day. So Sunday, right? We're talking about it. Apparently, he was like, oh, he told her that apparently he was hoping that maybe they could be together at the end of the day after he went to California, because he was going away for a while, right? Yada, yada, yada. That's what she said. To me, he told me that he was trying to break up with both of us. He thought that when I asked, that I just assumed that they were broken up. I mean, that we were broken up. Assumed? I am just supposed to assume? Like, can't you just say that you're breaking up with? So we got two different stories in the end as well. So you're still lying. Get to work on Monday, right? I'm telling everybody, yo, this is what went down. We decided we didn't want to tell management. We didn't want to take it higher up. We don't necessarily want him to lose his job. We just want everyone to know so that he's wearing a scarlet letter, right? So that everyone is just talking mad shit about him behind his back. So I tell literally all of my coworkers. Everyone's like, wow, that's crazy. Yo, what the fuck? He's walking around all sulky like. Monday ends. We get to Tuesday, guys. We get to Tuesday. Now Cassandra is at work now, right? So I wasn't even supposed to work on Tuesday, but they called me in for whatever reason. They called me in. Cassandra's at work. Chris is at work. I come in. And then, let's call her Jenny. I'm just gonna go with Jenny, whatever. Jenny comes in. Okay? Jenny comes into work, and Jenny was here on Monday. She heard the story. Jenny comes into work and she says, I didn't want to tell you guys yesterday because I was still processing and I didn't want my business to just be out there, right? But I slept with Chris on 2 separate occasions recently. Yo, when I tell you that, first of all, I wasn't surprised because of the way that, like, they were acting that month. I was like, this seems like very close, and I thought that, like, maybe something was happening at work, but the fact that I wasn't getting communication was like, okay, maybe I'm just being paranoid, because I have a history of being paranoid about other females, and that's my own insecurity, right? Other women, sorry, I don't like when people say females, but I have that insecurity, so I was just saying I was paranoid, blah blah blah. So when she told me, I was like, okay, whatever, like, I get it, especially at this point, like, Cassandra's, you know, his other girlfriend, and whatever, I'm over it. But then she sits down next to me and shows me fucking text messages from him, like, basically making me seem like a groupie. Like, I don't know why she's in the room with me, like, I just want to be alone, and she's always in my business, and why is Fox here, blah blah blah, like, all this shit, right? When I tell you, I ran out of that room because I could not breathe. My heart stopped for a minute. I ran out of that room. I, like, chest checked him because he happened to be in the hallway, and ran downstairs, tried to get some water, and I literally collapsed. When I tell you, you can ask my friend Gina, yo, I was like I could not breathe and I fell to the ground. Yo, this was the most dramatic thing in the world. So, just to recap, my ex was someone else's ex, but they also were fucking somebody else on the low. And all of us worked at the same place. Mind you, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. After that, I was still in love with this man for probably 2 months after that. Not gonna lie. It's actually just recent. It's fucking July now. It's just recent that I finally officially am over it and blocked his number. Because we fell off for a while. I had him blocked. We came back together and it was very much no, I loved you and the soulmate feeling that you felt was real and yada yada yada, all this bullshit. That of course I was falling for because I really thought that I had met a soulmate. So many things were matching up. We were finishing each other's sentences. We had the same birthday. A lot of the numbers that we liked were the same number or whatever. Just everything felt so in alignment, and I was like, God, I don't understand how you can connect me with someone I feel so attached to and so in love with and so it's meant to be so strong. When I tell you the heartstrings were so the connection was so real. Every time I saw him at work after that, I was like, I'm not even mad at him. I still just want to kiss him. It's fucking insane. But recently, we were supposed to hang out for the last time that he'd be in New Jersey because he's moving. And because we just wanted to hug each other and talk to each other again. And he blew me off. So I was like, I hate you. I'm blocking your number because you don't do that shit. If you really care, you don't do that shit. So it's official. I hate you and I'm done and I'm stupid. So thanks. But bye. So, officially blocked, officially moved out of state. Goodbye. Don't come back. Don't contact me. And I'm officially over it. So yeah. Comment, subscribe. Let me know if this has ever happened to you. Let me know if you like fries. And I love you guys as always. I'll see you next time. Let me know what you want to see. Bye.